hesitation here at the Santiago Bernabeu going into this one. The fans obviously aware that the team can give good performances.
Points away from home. Here's Vinicius. Mbappe making his way through the middle, joined by Rodrigo. Still Vinicius for the moment. He tries to find Mbappe. It was cut out by Aridani, first corner.
Scintillating stuff.
The false nine ahead of Sergio Guardiola. Guardiola is on the bench, as is Etienne. Modric once more, up to Vinicius. Franco gives it back to Vinny. Vinicius, for the second time in these opening minutes, doesn't play the best of passes from that position, but Madrid still have it. Modric back to Vinicius. Comes out Chamonix. Here's Bellingham, out to Vinicius. Bellingham continues his run, trapped by Pate Cis. Bellingham gets away from him. Cis comes away with the ball.
Actually, I think he probably should have kept his header down from that range.
Vinicius shrugs off Pedro Diaz, and he shrugs off Gerard Gumbau. He plays the ball out to Vinicius. Vinicius to the byline. Still Vinicius, and turned away.
Vinicius, plenty of work to do. He's going to cross it there. No, he isn't. Cuts back, and Ratiu. Like
Vinicius once more. This time it's the cross, and the header from Rodrigo wasn't a clean header, and he didn't get the last touch either. And Modric plays the ball out to Vinicius, who's seen plenty of it in the first 10 minutes. Here's Kylian Mbappe. Just slightly over, hits that. Both of them, it comes out to Vinicius. Vinicius strikes it off the post. Mbappe slips, and saved by Batalla. Well, whether he would have got a better connection on that Mbappe if he hadn't slipped. Vinicius hits the frame of the goal. The closest.
Everybody getting back as quickly as you can, hoping for the best, hoping someone gets a block.
No keeper's made more saves in La Liga. He's on loan from River, 5 clean sheets. Semantics as well, it has to be said, when Rayo are hanging on late in games. Full well that it's part of the game. Whether you agree with that it is part of the game, whether it should be part of the game, is another matter. Mbappe plays the ball out to Vinicius. Up against Ratiu. But Chamonix got there first. Alaba continues his run. He's been found by Vinicius across to Luca.
Away from home, very forthright.
Nice ball in behind that Fran Garcia's run onto, but the flag is up. Well, to Rayo, but also briefly at Bournemouth until he had to come back to Spain. To Vinicius. Touchlines, Bellingham alongside Mbappe. Here is Vinicius. He's been robbed though. It's Ratiu. Can he get a shot away? He can. It's pushed out by Lunin. It comes out to Gumbau, and Gumbau puts it wide.
The ball approaching the half an hour mark.
Here's Modric. Out to Vinicius. Mbappe's continued his run. He's been played on by Aridani. Mbappe tries to cut back, gets the shot away, and there's the goal. And Kylian Mbappe scores his 18th La Liga goal of the season. Give him a chance, and he will take it. It's Real Madrid 1, Rayo Vallecano 0.
Well, it is a consequence, Pete, of the closing down from Rayo Vallecano, because Florent Lejeune elects to go tight to Kylian Mbappe, who pops the ball off.
And they see a Rayo team out there, and they see Rayo competing. Well, they certainly have competed. They've conceded, but they're still in this. Let's see how they deal with this Real Madrid attack. Vinicius up against Ratiu. Cross comes Lejeune. Still Vinicius. Mbappe close to him. Gets the shot away, 2-0. Well, anything Mbappe can do, this man can do just as well. And when you're playing against them both, you've got double trouble. Vinicius scores his 10th league goal of the season. And
this game should have been wrapped up in the space of 5 minutes.
Vinicius, I'm not sure if he was looking for
time on a Sunday afternoon.
Vinicius switches it for Luke, played one fewer game. Here's Rodrigo, forward to Vinicius. Pate does well. Vinicius trying to find Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia's in the clear here. The angle isn't the best, and he skies that one. So many runs, Fran Garcia, and so after he received a fantastic pass there from Vinicius, wasn't able to make the best of it.
His timing of the runs has been good as well. I think there was one earlier where he was judged to be offside, but it was not a bandage.
Well, it's lucky for it's been lucky for, or it was lucky for Suarez. Let's see if it's lucky for Rodrigo. It's Mbappe at the moment, who can't bring that down on the edge of the penalty area. Lejeune clear, because I think it was 2-2 in that game before half-time, but they're back in it. It's still wide open, Terry.
It is very much.
No, I should say Ratu's on this side, and he's now got some work to do, chasing Vinicius. Still Vinicius through the legs of Lejeune. Ratu and Pate combined
with some genuine quality.
Vinicius with one for Fran Garcia to run onto. Mbappe in support. Rodrigo and Vinicius joining. He's under pressure from Lejeune and Lejeune. Vinicius back to Bellingham. Bellingham once more. Vinicius past Imbarba. Up against Ratu. Vinicius with the cross. Lejeune heads away. One. Vinicius gets there first and was caught by
on the ball, so that's an interesting on a tactical level, and also picking up on what Terry mentioned a couple of minutes ago, and those diagonal balls just in the minutes before.
Camavinga are probably the most obvious ones to bring on. Looking at a front three of Rodrigo, Mbappe and Vinicius, and Rodrigo, and maybe Jude Bellingham from midfield as well.
74,170 inside the stadium. Vinicius turns away from Ratu. Still Vinicius trying to dance his way through the... Well, he pretty much took on the... Vinicius trying to pick out Mbappe, but it was well read by Oscar Valentin. Vinicius is down. Modric into Bellingham. Back to Luka Modric. Vinicius and Mbappe in the middle. He finds Vinicius, and Vinicius opens his body and side foots that one wide of the far post. Camavinga. Two more changes being prepared by Rayo Vallecano. Vinicius gets away from Lejeune. He's got Fran Garcia and Bellingham in the middle. Vinicius and Aridani makes the block. Missed opportunity for Real Madrid.
Himself, so unselfish play from the Brazil. Every decent set piece that Rayo had, he's got on the end of.
Andre Lunin. They're going to have, there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid have taken all three points. It wasn't always convincing, Terry, but they've done the job.
Exactly, and it's a game that's not going to live long in the memory of Real Madrid fans, but it could have done if they had dropped points. Vinicius